Hi everyone and welcome back. Some of you have already tried my bakery style double chocolate chip muffins and they went down a treat, I believe, and you've asked me if I do another bakery style muffin. So today I'm going to make my favourite muffin, raspberry and white chocolate. These are going to be similar enough to the chocolate chip muffin. There's a few small changes to the recipe. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix all the dry ingredients together. So we're going to pop in here into a medium-sized bowl some plain flour, caster sugar, baking powder, baking soda and some salt. Now just mix this together and that's perfect. I'm going to add the raspberries now, and the reason I'm adding them now is because when you coat them in the flour it helps prevent them from sinking to the bottom when you're baking the muffins. So just gently mix them in like that. That should do it. Now I'm going to add in the chocolate. This is white chocolate that I've just chopped up. If you've got white chocolate chips either, you can use that. And I'm adding it now for the same reason as the raspberries, so it doesn't sink during baking. Now that's ready, so we're just going to set this to one side. Alright, so into this bowl we're going to place all our wet ingredients. So we've got 2 eggs, some milk, vegetable oil, you can use melted butter either. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla, and my final ingredient is some Greek yogurt. You can use natural yogurt either. And now just give it all a good mix. And now that's ready. Just set this to one side for a second and get our dry ingredients, and now we're going to pour our wet ingredients in there. Now we're going to gently mix this together, trying our best not to break up those raspberries, but sometimes that's not possible. So just gently mix it in. Alright, that's great now. I've got all the flour fully mixed in and some of my raspberries have survived. They're still fully intact. So now we can get this into our muffin liners. Let's do that now. Okay, just to mention the muffin cases, these are tulip muffin liners which I made. The video's on my channel if you want to make them. For bakery style muffins you need a tall liner just like these. They're very easy to make, so just check that out before you make these muffins. I'm going to use an ice cream scoop. You can use a tablespoon either if you don't have one, and I'm going to go around on each of these and I'm going to put about half a scoop into each of them to start with. Next up, I'm going to add a teaspoon of jam to the centre of the muffins. And our last step now is to add 1 scoop on top. Alright, just our final step now is to add some chocolate chips, white chocolate chips to the top and a few little raspberries. So we'll start with the chocolate chips. And now for the raspberries. I've cut the raspberries in half, so I'm going to put about 3 on each muffin. Alright, so these are all done. Now I just want to mention one very important thing. We have to get these on a high temperature for the first 5 minutes and then we're going to turn it down. All the temperatures will follow on the screen in a second. So let's get these into the oven. I can't wait to see how they turn out. I think these are done. They're a lovely golden colour, smell fantastic, and they've risen really well. Just get a skewer and pop it into the centre of one of the muffins. And if it comes out clean, they're fully baked. There may be a little bit of white chocolate or a bit of fruit on your skewer, but don't worry about that. Now we're going to leave these for about 20 minutes to cool before we try one. Okay, let's try one of these. I'm just going to pull one apart so you can see the inside. Look at that, lovely and gooey. Lots of raspberries, melted white chocolate, and raspberry jam. Now they still are a bit warm, so if you leave these for a couple of hours, they will be absolutely perfect. And there you have them. Those are my raspberry and white chocolate bakery style muffins. Go ahead, give them a go. I know you're going to love them. Now for anyone who's tried out my double chocolate chip bakery style muffin, I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know what you thought of them. It's very important that I get feedback on the recipes I make. I love to hear from you all, and I do love to reply to you as well. So that's really important. All right everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all soon. Happy baking everyone. Enjoy.